All right. Hopefully, you are here because you want to design or start developing mobile application without writing a line of code. Uh, you are at home. This is the place. Just I promise it's in the first video. I mean in the introduction. Then I've told you that there are a lot of platforms where you can create your app without coding. So one of those platforms is Mobincube. This is the Mobincube website. We are right now on the Mobincube website. Then you can see below here the money earned by the user, the money earned by the user. Then publish application, application download. So you can see that download is the ongoing. Then the what the user, I'm sorry for that, have earned so far $2.1 million. Then the total number of the public applications is 132,000, then 313. Without wasting much of our time, I will just like to to sign in. I will have start from sign up. So if you want to create an account, just create sign up. Yeah, it is free. And I told you that you don't pay anything before you start developing your application on the Mobicom. So I already have an existing, at least not less than two accounts on Mobicom. So I just need to sign up to one of it now so that we can start the work immediately. Yes, this is my account from my account here. Then you don't need to, if you sign in and you are having problem signing in directly, then you use any of these social login. Let me use Google there. Let's wait for it to come up. Right now we are on the Google on the Mobicom uh, application builder platform. So the platform is right here for those who want to create their mobile application without coding. So you can see some of my existing. This app is already on Amazon. It's already on Amazon. Although I haven't finished working on it. So by the time I complete everything, then I take it to Google Play Store. So right now we want to create a new application. There is one thing I would like you to know about Mobicom. Mobicom have two versions of their UI, that is user interface. They have old one and at the same time the new one. So you can see, try the new interface here. But this place is the old interface. So we can click on this one to take us to the new interface. So let's go here. Or before that, there is something I want to show to you here. Let's create a new app here. Yes. So we can't find this one on the new interface. So you see you write the name of application here, the name of the application you want to create. And I want to tell you that you can create as many uh, types or categories of application as you like here. And you can start from the scratch, and at the same time there are templates here as a startup that you can use. You can edit little thing about it, then you publish your app. Let's see one of those templates here. Yes, this is it. The name of your application, you write it here. Then the category of the app you are looking for or that you want to create. You want to create for communication, education, entertainment, lifestyle of automobile, lifestyle food and drink, lifestyle and fashion and style, fitness, business and company, health and fitness, then health and fitness, health, then travel and navigation, then travel and navigation or hotel. So these are the available templates that you can use. So you look at the name. This one now is for event, this one now is for constructor, kindergarten, yoga, bar, then and many more. You see festival, you see basic, you see organic bistro, photographer school, then coffee, city guide, marketing, spa, pet clinic, and so on and so forth. So you can't find this one on their new interface. That is why I just allow you to come and see it here. And as you are designing your application, you will see it displaying here. So let's go to the new interface. Don't want us to waste our time. Go to the new interface now. So this is the new interface here. Yes, so you can see the account I'm using now is a free account, and it is encouraging that you use free account to develop your application. So at the verge of publishing your application, you can now subscribe, or maybe because Mobincube still allow you to publish your app to any Play Store without paying them anything. But the user, they call it MAU, MAU. That I don't know I can't remember the full meaning of that abbreviation. So it only means that they give you a chance to have 1,000 users that will interact with your app within a month. So anything above that, they will block it. That is just that. So by the time you publish your app to the Google Play Store or to the Amazon iPhone store, and more, and you discover that you are having a lot of users downloading it, then you take money and do the subscription, possibly to their basic plan, and that is, you pay as you use their resources, and I love that. Now you can create new application. This is the link to create new application. Then existing application, you click open application here, it will take you to all existing application. Can you see now? Then come back here, you join their community, so that if you have any question, you can ask questions so that they solve any problem for you. So let's create a new application here. Yes. Now, by the time you click to create new application, Mobincube give to you directly the one default screen here. As you look at it, you can easily guess that this is the size of your Android phone. This is the size of your Android phone. Then the main screen, or the first screen or menu screen, So the main screen. So this is the screen they have designed for you. Then you can see some things by the left hand side here. So these things are known as elements. They are all elements. They are elements required to develop whatsoever or whatever category of mobile application. So you can see image, text, separator, text feed, video, rows, column, list from, entry from, and so on and so forth. So the elements are categorized under layout, form element, then web element, tools, then menu, social, then gallery, screen redirection, games, design, maps, and date. Yes, so those categories have their features under it. Under the layout, you see image, you see text, that is, and know something that it is for drag and drop. The platform, we call it drag and drop, and you can see they write it here, drop elements here. So if it is image, you can just drag the image and bring it here and wait for it to load. Yes, so that is the image feature. So that you drag anything here doesn't create that thing here automatically. It will now give you property of this element. The property of this element are those things you are seeing in the right hand side here. So this property now gives you chance to put the right thing or the right design you need in this element. That is why you see here, let's see now, you click on select image now. You request for image now, and we have two image manager here. We have local resources, then this splash. This splash are those image provided online by the Mobincube. So there are thousands of images that you can use. Let's click on it now. You will see. So whatever image you want to use, for example, the image you want to, maybe a man, just write man there, then click on you see enter, then you see a lot of the image of a man here. So example, we can use this one, but before that, the local resources. So this place is a resources manager. So whatever you input into your application, either text, PDF, picture, audio file, video file, whatever type category of file, this is where you will find them. And whenever this one now is a no results found. So if you want to add anything to this place now, you click on the plus sign. So under this plus sign, you see three options. The first one is that you can create a folder. The essence of creating a folder is that if you want to categorize your files, for example, you want maybe the audio files, video files, icons, pictures, PDF, and so on, you can use the folders to categorize them for easy accessibility. Then this is where you click to upload your picture from your computer or whatever devices you are using. So the third option is that you can even store picture in your phone, in your mobile application, from using URL. That shows that you are not going to store the file directly in the phone. Now let me explain something to you here so that you can understand it. When you upload some files directly into the phone manager, it will allow the mobile application to load faster from the user's end. It will load faster even when there is no internet. The mobile application will be accessible. People can use it because all the resources required is already in the application. It's already in the application. So, but let's wait for for that request to load. So, but in the case that you use URL, means that the picture you use or whatever resources you use is not directly stored in your, let's use this one as an example now. So, and click yes, it has come. So this one now directly is in the phone, is in the mobile phone. You don't need internet to load it at all. Then people can use your app without internet. But the ugly side of it is that your all those resources will count on the weight of the application. So you can be seeing your application running 20 megabytes, 30, 50, 80, 100 megabytes. But when you use online resources, that is the URL, shows that the data itself is not directly stored on your mobile app. So the same app that you store files, and it gives you not less than 50 megabytes, the weight of your app. When you use common URL, the application may not be more than 5 megabytes. I think you understand now. So let's find the example of this one. Let's look for the example of this one. Let's type motor here from the Google. Then you click on the image. When you are searching for image on the internet to use for your app, just go to image. Let's click on this one. Make sure that the image you want to use is JPEG. So this is what you mean by JPEG. This one, JPEG. Now you see the URL here is too long. So you can open the image in a new tab. Open it in a new tab. Maybe it will give us another. I don't like that one. Let's look for the alternative. Let's see if we can get the alternative. Okay, let's use this one. Open, so that we can get a better URL. And we make sure that it is JPEG. Yes. So let's try this one out if it will work. So let's go back to Mobincube. Now we paste the URL here, then you click accept. Unfortunately, I don't think it accepts that one. So let's look for another. Let's look for another one. No problem about that. Let's search. It doesn't accept that one. Okay, let's say money. So there may be difficulty in searching for this. So let's click on this one. Then let's see if we can find a better one. Click and let it open on another window. Okay, let's try out this. Then you paste the URL here and click accept. Yes, that one has come. So you see this one is online while this one is offline. The one is offline is directly stored in your mobile application, but this one is stored elsewhere in another place, a database. You only have the URL in your phone. Then let's click on this one. Now let's use this one. Let's use this one and see. Right. So you, that is just, we come back to this place, we come back here. So we have the separator, and so then under the form we have the preferences, the quiz, under the web we have offline, online, fields, then web, from. Under tools we have loader, those preloader you used to see rolling on mobile application before it later uh, come up. You have login, you have a logout, you have onboarding, you have app review, task list, offline PDF, online PDF, splash, inline purchase or in-app purchase, the menu grid, menu rainbow, elegant, basic. Let us see this one now and see. So it needs to delete the the other one there, the existing one, before that one can come up. Let's see now. It might be a network problem. So, let me try it again. That might be a network issue. It's not coming up as expected. So let's continue. We come back to that later. So the social, you can search. You can use this one to search or InstaWall. So augmented virtual reality. Under that we have gallery, we have tour, we have augmented. Then under gallery we have Zoom, Pinterest, and gallery frame. So under screen redirection, you have redirection by city, by country, by language, by OS. Then under game, we find peers, endless quiz. Then design, we have rich paragraph, magazine, Zoom, and interactive one. So we have maps and date here, map and date, then the calendar. So I just need to let you know all those things. We still come back to them one after another as we continue to design our mobile application. So these things are very, very important for you. And the topic that we are, the lesson, in this lesson that we are treating presently, is to let you know the basic the basic tools and the environment of your building, of your mobile building application. So in that sense, there is need for me to show you the usefulness of all these things, these options, or you so call them menu. If you know how to operate computer before, other Microsoft Word, you do see something like this. You see file, you see editing, you see review, you see lot of things more. So the same way they design this thing. So you see app, screen, resources, publish, advertisement, panel, tools, and help. So let us start one after another. We start with the app now. So the app, you see new, open recent, duplicate, close, delete, set name, set icon, set info. Under set info you set app ID, certificate, provision files, Google Play, upload key, then the preferences. Now if you want to create a new app, you click on the new, which we have done already, and the name of that application is here. This is the name. I don't want us to change the name until we get to the place already. So if you want to open new, that is the existing application, you click on open. So those are the existing application there. You select any of it that you want to work with and open it. Then if you want to open recent application, the one you just created or the one you are just working on, so like this one now, you see the name is equal to the name that appear here. So you click on it, so is return the same. Then you can also duplicate an application. You duplicate an application, the existing application. For example, if you want to duplicate this now, you click on duplicate. Let's wait for it now. Yes, you can see copy. This is the copy, and this is the new one, and this is the old one. You see now. So the essence of that is that by the time you started designing or creating your app, then maybe you have created 2 3 or 4 application. Later you want to design another application that's related to the one you have created already. So you don't need to start that one from the scratch. You just need to come here and click on app and say duplicate. After duplicating it, you will later change the name, then and change some little content inside it. You publish it so that you can, instead of using a lot of time to design it from the scratch, you use just within 1 or 2 days, you are already done with it. Now back to the app again. So you can close an app. If you want to close it, let's click on close now. So that app is closed already. So it's asking you, do you want to close it? You say yes. So it's closed. And can you see, until we go back to it again? Until we go back to it again. So it's now back. And you can also delete it. You see this copy, you can delete it. You could delete it permanently. Let's click on delete. So it's asking you to confirm, maybe is it true that you want to delete it? You say yes. So wait for it now. It's already deleted. It's deleted. You see the screen is empty. So click on the app again, click on recent and click on open. That copy is gone. We have deleted it. Then now we want to set name. This is where we set name for our application. Set name. So this is the where we set name. Then you delete this one. You can't remember the name and it's not even advisable. So you just, let's call our app food and recipes. Yes, that is that. One good news about Mobincube is that whenever you write anything, you don't need to look for saving button. It will save automatically. That is just it. Now we are back to the app again. See set icon. You always see icons. Let's go to Google Play Store first. You see some icons from Play Store. So those icons, that is where they used to input it. Let's search for let's go to Play Store so that you can see it. Right, Play Store. So this is the Play Store, and these are the type of the icon they are asking for. You see the icon here, you see this, you see this. Then you notice something, that these icons are of the same size. So that is exactly what Google want to know or want to see you uploading to their site. So we are back to the icon now. So you upload an icon. So it's taking us, for example, we want to open the food and recipe. Let's search for any, you search for any picture that has something to do with food. In case we do not find anyone, so maybe you should go to Google again and ask and say food and recipes. Then you click on image, then I think this one is okay. So you need to use something that is applicable with the purpose or the name of your application. Let's just use anyone for the sake of the practical. We download it. I don't like that format. It may not function well. Let's click it again. It's the same format. I don't like it. Okay, let's see this one. Right, give us a JPEG format. Now we are back and we want to set the icon. So from the download, now, so there is something that Google will not take from you. The format, you can see the dimension here is 270 by 270. Google will not take that from you. The dimension of Google icon is 512 by 512, 512 by 512. So in case of that, you need to edit it yourself and put it in 512 by 12. So I right click, then edit. Don't worry, those features and those applications came directly by default with your device, with your computer. So it is by default percentage. Put it on pixel. Then come here to remove maintain aspect ratio so that you can edit it. But this one now, if at all you don't remove the aspect ratio, since the dimension is equal, it also gives you the same thing. But in case that the dimension is not equal, if you put it on the maintain aspect ratio, you put 1000 here, this place may turn to 500. So it won't work that way for you. So but this one will help, since it is the same dimension, 512. Now can you see I wrote it here, he put it here itself. Click OK and save. You save. So can you see now we have increased the size of the picture. Now we are back. Yes, it has come. Can you see now? That's just it. So back to the app again. Set info app ID. So the app ID, Google call it package name for the Android. So it is very important for you to know that this app ID is required by Google to, let me say, to market your mobile application. That is one. Number two, it is a unique ID for your application that no one again as many as the application is on the Google Play Store, so can equal to your own application. So can you see the format? You see the format now. You see the app underscore so and so underscore this. So you follow the same pattern. You either use underscore or you use dot. So now our app may be food dot and recipes. So it will save it. We are done with that. Now the certificate and the provisioning file, we don't need to do much about that for now, and the Google Play Store uploading key until we finish configuring the app before we need this one. I think you understand that for now. Yes, it's also here. So the preferences, you show initial splash. You want to show initial splash on your app. So to do that now is not possible because we are still using the free package and plan. Until you upgrade your account, you'll be able to do that. I think you understand everything about the app menu now. New, open, recent, duplicate, close, delete, set name, set icon, app info, certificate and provisioning file, Google Play upload key, then the preferences. That is just that. Now we are moving to screen. This is screen. So the issue of screen is like when you are writing a book, then your book have different pages, so many pages, 20 pages, 100 pages, 200 and 500 pages. The same thing on the when you are designing a website, you call it a website, you call it you also call it pages within your website. So your pages, your website may have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages, like home page, about page, fact, that is frequently asked question page, the contact page, blog page, and so on and so forth. But in the case of mobile application, it's not being called page, they call it screen. Mobile application operate like a television, a video, so they call it screen. So you can create as many screen as possible within your mobile app. That is why they call this one main screen, which is the default screen. So you can create many. You see, create new, open the existing app, then you can duplicate, because sometimes you stress a lot before you can design a very beautiful page. So if you want to use the same page in another place, you just duplicate it instead of starting another one from the scratch. You can also delete screen, or then the property of those screen is here. So now let's create a new screen. We have created a new screen here. So let's try to put something inside it first. Let's use image. Yes. Then I told you that whatever element you bring here, the property of that element will appear here. So this is where you design the element to your taste. Yes, in relating to the features of your application. You see, event is the action that you want the image to take when the user click on it. So those actions are this. Maybe when they click on it, you want it to go back to the former screen, or to go to the browser, or to make a call, or to download, or end, or function, or interstitial, that is advertisement, or to take no action. But we are not going to that for now. Let's just go and bring in an image. Let's use this one. That is money. So it is good to know. Can you see now? You know we are using online image. That's of that URL. So it is good to know that you can always manage the size of your image or whatever things you put inside your app. You can always manage it here. You can use this button to manage it. You can also use here yourself, just maybe 10%. You enter 10% and click enter on your device. So can you see? You can put it, that is just that. Then you can put it in the center, or you put it in the right side. Then you can always put it solid color, that is the background, uh, the background of the app, or grading. You can use grading. So the grading color, as you can see here. So if the color is not applicable to it, that shows that it has its own background already. Let us increase the size so that we can see what we are doing. So I put it in the center. So let me apply the color in, maybe it will work with it. So since the color is not working with it, it shows that it doesn't have a transparent background. So it has white as its own background. So you understand now. So the color there cannot be applicable to it. That is just that. So that is for that screen. Then another thing in the screen we can open, we can go back, always go back to the main screen here. You click on this, the main screen. You know that the image we put on it then doesn't reflect. So maybe because of, and the property of that image you can configure it here, text, filter, and so on and so forth. Let's go to other thing. I told you can always duplicate a screen. Let's try out this one. Maybe we can able to put something on it. Let's see if we can. Okay, let's put preloader on it. Yes, can you see now? So that's the loader. So in case you have another image like this, I told you that this is the property of whatever element you put here, it will appear here. So you can, if you have any other image you want to use to replace this one, then you click here to go and pick the image, or the image is online, you put the URL of the image here and it will displace this one and it will continue to display. Now we are going back to the screen again. So we want to duplicate this, duplicate. So it's already duplicated, and you see. So the main screen one, then the main screen, then the new one we created the other time. And you can always change the name of your screen. You can always change the name of your screen. You click here, whatever name you want to give to it, you can always change it here. Let's go back. You can always delete your screen. So let's click on delete now and see. So are you sure to delete it? You say delete it. Already deleted. Then we are back to property. So these are default property, that is, they gave us this one, the main screen, as default. You can always change this one to main screen if this one is the one you want to use as the main screen. Then the main screen is the reason why they call it main screen is that it's the first screen the users will see. So possibly it should host the logo of your company, then timer. So how long do you want the logo? For example, if this one, okay, if this one is your main screen, if this one is your main screen and this is the logo of your company, so you now set it. How long do you want the logo to stay before it move to another screen? So you set it here, let's say 3 seconds. Then after that, what action do you want it to take? Is it to go back or to go on a browser, to call, to download, to end, or to perform a function, particular function? So whatsoever, you can always put any of it here. For example, if you say to browse, then it will ask you the URL of the browser. When the URL of the browser is there, immediately the phone will redirect to that website. You understand that now? That is just that. Then under the property again, landscape means that this portrait screen, you can change it to landscape, but that one is not that common except you want to use it with some tablets. Yes. The anchor, let's remove the landscape. Then the anchor, this anchor of a thing is, you use it sometimes because if your phone have 10 screens, then users has browsed into 5 out of that screens, and when user click on the back button, it go to the screen 4, back to the screen 4. But when you use anchor on it and the user is already on the screen 5, so the user click on the back button, it will go back to the screen 1. That shows that the screen 2, screen 3, screen 4 is not stored in the history of the app. And the reason why it's not stored in the history is because you click on the anchor here. That is the reason for that. Then add banner. So if you want to the add banner, you can only do that if you upgrade your account. So maybe you want to put banner. This one is very good when you have a business yourself that you want to advertise on your mobile application. So you can add banner somewhere around this place or somewhere inside below here, so that people will be clicking on it and make a purchase from your company, or you want to redirect them to your website where they will be making you'll be interacting with you. Or a big company is a big opportunity when, for example, if your application generates some large numbers of traffic, you are having 500,000 users or downloads, 1 million, 2 million, then you see big company will be contacting you that you should help them to advertise their business on your app. Then you sell a space for them. You can sell a space for them. Yes, then you collect your money. So that is the advantage of that. We have finished the screen. The resources now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. These resources is much about what I have told you already, where everything you are uploading into your application, like picture, like audio files, video files, and lot more, or texts, will be hosted in the resources. Then we have 3 categories of resources here. Resource manager, here we have the local one, we have the Unsplash, which is online provided by the Mobincube company themselves, but the local one is given to you empty. Let's go and check it. So this is the local, you know that this is the one we uploaded here ourselves, but the Unsplash is the one provided by this company that you can use anytime, any moment to design your website. So you see this one, you can use it. Then you click on plus sign. You click on plus sign, then it's automatically added to your local resource manager. I think you understand that now. Yes. Then the open cloud. This open cloud, you may not be able to use it until you upgrade your account. Can you see? So you need to create accounts before you can access it. The advantage of the open cloud is what I've explained to you initially, that if all your resources is there in the open cloud, that is, those things you uploaded into your mobile app is in the open cloud, your mobile application will be lighter, yes, in size. Yes, users that are used to download application love application that is not that heavy. That is the advantage. But the second advantage is that whenever you update anything, take for example, you want to change, maybe you are, this a wrong image, then you want to change it and you have changed it, and that is the only thing you change in your application. So if you use local resources manager, none of your users, even if they are 500,000, they can't access that change, that new file you have inputted into it, until they go back to the Google Play Store and download the new version. You publish new version, they download it again. That is the reason sometimes you see some app were updated, you download it, you look for what is new inside it, nothing is new. There is nothing that is new. So because they use the local manager. But if you use the cloud manager, the cloud resources manager, this one, immediately you correct this error and the user open their phone, their application, and the user is able to connect the app with internet, it will automatically update on their phone. They don't need to go and download a new version before they can update it. That is the advantage. But the worst, that we can call the disadvantage of this, is that whenever the user do not see internet, those resources will not be downloaded, will not be accessible on their phone. So it will be taking some times before all those files, all those content is refreshed and load to them from the cloud database. You understand now? So I cannot tell you that the local one is the best, while and at the same time I can't tell you that the cloud one is the best. It depends on the type of the application you want to develop, because you can know the one you want to select. For example, if you want to design a book app, so it is best for you to use local resources, because someone is reading book and is now waiting for internet before it will download. That is doesn't speak sense. You understand that now? So that is about local resources. And the last one is the custode.ios. So this is a platform that you can upload all your resources, all your files, including video, audio, and whatsoever. So this platform is like a third party server that you can upload your resources. Then it has some level of connection with Mobincube. So that is the essence of that. It is not important, it's not important at all. So let's leave the resources and go to publish the publish menu. So you see daemon, you see versions. So the daemon is when you are still developing your application, either Android or iOS, that is iPhone. So you just want to know how it look like, then you click on Android, you request for a demo, and that demo now comes to you. It may take up to 3 minutes before it finish, and we don't need to waste our time on that. So by the time it finish, it will notify us here. So you install it on your phone so that you can access how it look like. That is the essence of this. But when you want to publish your application, you click on this one. That is the version. So when your app is ready, then this QR code, you can scan it with your mobile phone. Then the URL of the mobile application will show on your phone. You click on it and it will download directly to your phone. Then you get it installed to access it after, either to your computer or to your phone, so that you can use the APK. It is the APK that you will upload to Google Play Store, Windows Marketplace, Amazon, then the iPhone App Store. I think that one is clear. It's clear enough. That is all about publish. But for the advertisement, this has to do, because I know so many of you that is listening to me right now want to design an application that you'll be using to generate income, and the aspect of the advertisement is very, very important. Although there are topics created for it, I will still teach you, but just for the purpose of this introduction, you want to show advertisement on your screen, on your phone. So this is ad network. The ad network that is directly integrated with Mobincube apps are this: number one, Ad Colony, AdMob, Amazon, Facebook, Start App, Tapis, and Unity app. So the best among them is AdMob. You know, AdMob is owned by Google. They're integrated with Google AdSense. So AdMob monitor mobile application network, while Google AdSense monitor websites that let me call it web application. You understand that now? So, and the reason for this is that so many companies, big companies, are looking for way of marketing their products, and the best way, the most open market that they can reach people is mobile application. And don't forget that Google, they are very smart. They are the first that created Android phone. Yeah, the phone that didn't have button. You understand that they are the one that killed market for what do we call it, Blackberry. So they created Android, the same time created the mobile application market for it, and they later created ad network market. So this is where you generate a lot of money in your mobile app if you try to show ad on it. The same way Amazon also, they have ad network. Facebook has its own, Start App has its own, Tapis, Unity Ad, and Ad Colony. So by the time you upgrade your account, after you have finished designing your application, then you'll be able to access all these things. Thank you for that. Then the configuration, let me just show you this before we move on. The configuration of the how to configure it, although they will not allow us to do much on it for now. So the interstitial frequency, the native ad frequency, and the pre-rolled video frequency, and so on and so forth. So you configure it here to your own taste. Then the ad will start showing in your mobile to your users. So before the ad mob, you need to generate their app ID. Then for the iOS, you generate their ID also. For banner formats, interstitial formats, and so you generate all those things so that you can be able to enable them in your mobile app. So I just use that one alone to let you know. The panel now. So this panel is just giving you an opportunity to, so that demo is ready. It's now ready. I told you that it will notify us here. So but we are not going for that now. So the panel, the element now is enabled, then the property is enabled. The element that is enabled is this one, then the property that is enabled is also this one. If you want to enable the screen so that we can see the screen, how many screen that you have created, you just enable it also. Can you see now? So from here you can still enlarge this so that you can see the feature that is hidden. So you can use the plus sign to create additional screen. Can use it to create additional screen. Then this one, you can use it to turn any of it to main screen. Then you can use this one to duplicate. Then you can use this one to delete. You can delete one after another. You can also delete in bulk. You mark it, then you click delete in bulk. Do you understand that now? Then there is one thing here. If there are error in your app, this is error window. The error will show somewhere here so that you'll be able to manage it well. Then the tree content, that is the way you may not understand the tree content for now until you start developing your application. So the way you link the menu of your app together, or the way you link the screen together to one another, everything will show here. If there is any of it that is not linked or that is linked erroneously, you'll be able to discover that here and do the necessary correction. But the disadvantage is that the whole screen is now full. So if you allow everything to be like this, you'll not be able to do what you want to do. So let's close screen so that we have enough spaces. We close the error, then we close the content tree. I think we are good to go. Then the tools, there are tools here that all these things here, until you do your subscription before you can need them. So the file hosting, I told you the other time, the kudo.io is where you can host a lot of files, a lot of data. The iPage, then the media, Doyo Story, Launchkit, and videos. They are also third parties. Then marketing and analysis. Firebase is one of the topics that I will teach you later, one of the lessons. So we need to teach you, because you need to integrate your application with Firebase for easy management. You'll be able to handle users in a very easy way. The Firebase will do all those things for you. Messaging and analyzing all the activities of users on your phone or be on your mobile app. So this is where you do that. Then the push notification, so ability to that one gives you ability to send messages to your users periodically, and more especially for the new update. Now A is for support. You have support, you can click here if you want to reach out to the support for any assistance. Then tutorials on how to do all these things is here. Then if you want to join the community, for now I think we are good to go. I've tried to explain a lot of it to you. That is it. In the next lesson we start with screen linking and the menu creation. That will be in the next lesson. So, but there is one thing I still want to show you about this screen. This screen is divided into two. It's divided into three category. So you see something here, they call it bar. This is bar, and while we are doing the resources, then I don't touch this one, bar. So this is bar. So you see the bar is empty. The bar is, your phone is divided into three sections. The section one is the top bar, the second one is the body, then the last one is the lower part is the lower bar. That is the bottom, at the bottom of your application. So we can, if you want to create a bar, this is role element and the column element. So you can use it, you carry it. Can you see now? Can you see what I'm trying to say? So this is, you don't put the role here, you put it here directly. That is where you create the bar. Think you understand now? Or you put it down here. Can you see? So you start creating the bar. So we will start doing those things in our next lesson. Thank you. God bless you.